Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are never an easy out. Malcolm Brogdon says this team always exceeds the expectations. It takes after the Midwest city that fights for everything they have. We've got the building blocks to be elite and to win a championship ultimately. Kevin, you gotta like that kind of confidence.
And those kind of words, DA, right from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Bulls. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, with the Knicks, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate, frustrated with their level of play thus far, but they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the 1. And for Indiana, the guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And every year, Doris, more terrific players coming into the NBA. How good a position do you think the league is in right now as far as talent is concerned?
I mean, a great position, to be honest with you, Kevin. The players, arguably, to me, are more skilled and more athletic than ever. The global reach of the game means that competition for an NBA spot on a roster is fiercer than ever.
Now, here's Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Warren. Drills it from outside.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Sabonis against Walker. Passes it to Randall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right, he was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Now here's LeVert. His last outing with 20 points. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Sabonis against Walker. And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Connects from 3-point range.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
LeVert kicks to Sabonis. It's Brogdon, top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Walker, oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Brogdon outside. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Up top, Walker, defended by Sabonis. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Here's Barrett. Outside Fournier. Trying to get open is Robinson.
Well, you love the activity of Karis LeVert. He's just trying to bother the offensive player and does a good job there.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now LeVert. And the pass to Brogdon. And Robinson comes to help. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. Here's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And it's got to be liberating for Walker these past few seasons, not having to do everything himself.
Right. He spent 8 years in Charlotte, guys, and carried such a heavy burden night by night, only to make the playoffs in just 2 years. But this guy, boy, you love it. Never sulked, never demanded a trade, always a true pro.
And the first one drops.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
LeVert finds a bonus. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Brogdon. LeVert with a wide open look. No good on the three. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. Here's Walker. And the layup falls. Walker's got 7.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Pacers trail by 3. And here is Brogdon. He has 6. No good on that one. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. In the corner, Barrett with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Sabonis with the ball. Brogdon looking it over. Again, Brogdon missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Tries it from 9. No good that time. Great D that time from LeVert. Outside Warren. Pass to Brogdon. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Walker the pass to Randall. He feeds it to Barrett. No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Now here's LeVert after R.J. Barrett's miss. That one wide left. Inside, Noel, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Warren with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Warren kicks to LeVert. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They get it again. The kick out to Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Warren's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And after averaging just 6 points per game as a rookie, Domantas Sabonis was moved by the Thunder to the Pacers.
Yeah, think about it. He was the key part of the trade sending Paul George to Oklahoma City. And all Domantas has done since that deal, guys, improve his game. He has become one of the elite skilled bigs in the league. He's been named to a couple All-Star games. This guy has proved to be a great value for the Pacers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Lamb in there for LeVert. Then for the Knicks, Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Fournier. Now here's Burks. The rebound by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Warren. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Rose. And he converts the layup.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 3. McConnell finds Warren. Wide open look. It's rebounded by New York. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And he makes the first.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Walker the pass to Burks. Back to Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, there's a high level of activity always with Kemba Walker. The action he's creating happens fast. He is so good at making the defender foul.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls.
You know, I've always had such great admiration for Kemba Walker and his work habits and his basketball skill. But there's also this infectious joy he plays with that makes him one of my favorite players.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brissett's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Pacers trail by 5. Now, here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Burks with the steal. Randall against Craig. That's good from Randall on the assist by Noel.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Down low, there's Bitadze, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Rose looking around. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot misses. And Indiana will come the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Craig to the right side. McConnell against Walker. McConnell passes to Bitadze. 5 on the clock over Rose. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now just a 3-point New York lead. Here's Rose. Outside, Walker. A beautiful reverse layup. Walker's got 11.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's McConnell. Passes it to Brissett. Lamb up top. And there's the pass to Craig. And here's McConnell. Over Walker. That one a little long.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Got a hand on it. Here's McConnell. Offensive rebound. Brissett passes to McConnell. Now, Craig. He's defended by Randall. A second chance effort. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Rose. Out to the right wing. Randall is doubled. Here's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, this is one of Rose's few offensive limitations, right? That consistency from deep range, but he drills that one.
43 seconds left to play in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a wide open look for Lamb. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks leading by 8. Outside, Walker. Pass to Rose. Burks on the wing. Trying to get open is Randall. The Knicks rebound. Burks in the corner. Patch in, coming off an assist from Randall. He has 5.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now Lamb. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs's approach.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts. And he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle, it fits in the Big Apple.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Taj Gibson. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Burks in at the 3 spot. New York leading by 10. And here's Rose. Pass to Quickly. The dish to Gibson. Back to Quickly. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Good. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Mcconnell passes to Brissett. Now Craig. Passes to Mcconnell. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Brissett. Karis LeVert comes in for Torrey Craig. And Brogdon subbed in for Lamb. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. Barrett comes in for Burks, and Evan Fournier's subbed in for Rose. And both free throws good for McConnell. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. McConnell against Fournier. Gibson passing for Robinson. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Indiana.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in a season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, "I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow." Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Now here's Gibson. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Three-pointer, LeVert, good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Knicks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's T.J. Warren in for T.J. McConnell. Throw good. Robinson.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. LeVert against Barrett. Back to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brogdon. Tries again. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if it keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Outside Gibson. Robinson on the wing. Turner with the steal. Quickly against Brogdon. And again, it's Indiana.
There is just a consistency to Malcolm Brogdon's shot. Doesn't matter if it's a mid-range, it looks the same.
Quickly against Turner. Floats one. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. LeVert kicks to Warren. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fournier for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Fournier's got 5 points so far. And the pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Quickly with it. Brogdon picks him up. The shot's good from Quickly.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's LeVert following the score by New York. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. Three-pointer, LeVert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his 2nd bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Quickly the pass to Gibson. Robinson left side. Back to Gibson. Here's Quickly. Unable to get that one. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 11. Outside Warren. Turner. And Turner stays with it.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Now here's Fournier. 5 points in the game. Quickly with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Outside, Sabonis. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Noel's checked in. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Pass to Turner. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Fournier. Brogdon with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Noel. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Quickly. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 12. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Walker's checked in for Quickly. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 13 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Here's Brogdon, and it's Noel with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 12. To the inside, Turner with the steal. Down low, here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Here's Walker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Brogdon finds LeVert. Passes it to Turner. 5 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Walker with it. You saw him with 29 points last game. The pass to Barrett. Pass to Walker. Stolen by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 12. Outside Warren. Robinson against Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
New York moving the ball around. Outside for Robinson. Turner with the steal. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Brissett has checked in for Sabonis. Torrey Craig comes in for Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for LeVert. The Knicks also changing it up. Burks, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Turner. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio. Passes it to Lamb. They get a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Rose against Lamb. Trying to get open is Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Rose.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Both free throws good from Rose. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the shot is good.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. The free throw drops for Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Now, here's McConnell, out left to the wing. Craig passes to Bitadze. Good on the 13-footer.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Here's Randall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
There's the pass to Brissett. Now, here's McConnell. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Brissett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell. .36 seconds left in the first half.
And Derrick Rose over 80% from the free throw line over his career. He makes you pay for those fouls.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Rose. So he gets them both. Here's McConnell. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brissett passes to McConnell, and the rejection by Noel. The shot's good from Bitadze. 23 seconds left here in the second. McConnell against Walker. From the arc. They get the rebound.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. New York ahead, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we could only beat ourselves.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. Warren, and it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
We know this about him. T.J. Warren is a dangerous scorer who can catch fire in no time.
Walker against LeVert. Walker the pass to Rose. Dishes to Randall. Trying to get open is Robinson. Randall no good. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's an 18-point game. Warren. Turner trying to free himself up. Warren, good. Warren's got 4 this quarter.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Walker looking for an opening. Kicks it to Randall. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over LeVert. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 6.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there, Mitchell?
Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Pass to Randall. Robinson kicks to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Walker's shot is off.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Good on the bucket. 16 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Walker against LeVert. Inside, Turner with the steal. Now LeVert. 10 points for him. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Over Rose. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Brogdon against Randall. The pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Rose. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And here's LeVert. Pass to Brogdon. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Sabonis. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Evan Fournier's checked in for Rose, and quickly in for Kemba Walker. Indiana again missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Passes to Randall. Outside Fournier. Barrett wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
LeVert the pass to Turner. Warren trying to break loose.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Stolen by LeVert. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Outside Warren. Brogdon outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Brogdon's got 12 points in the game.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Quickly with it. He's got 7. Fournier passes to Randall. And Randall throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 12.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 10.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Pacers trail by 20. And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Brogdon against Quickly. Brogdon kicks to Turner. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Turner against Fournier. The pass to Barrett. Here's Quickly. Those 3-pointers off the mark. LeVert against Barrett. Nice D from Barrett. The Knicks leading by 20. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 7. It's Fournier on the wing. Randall passes to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Indiana making some changes. Brissett has checked in for Sabonis. Torrey Craig comes in for T.J. Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Karis LeVert. Noel's checked in for the Knicks. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And Turner kicks to Lamb. Pass to Brogdon. Gibson with the steal. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
The first free throw is good. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Alec Burks checked in for Barrett. And quickly drops them both. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Brissett. McConnell against quickly. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's foul number 2 for him. McConnell against quickly. Clock at 6. Passes it to Bitadze. Over quickly.
Well, this is a tremendously long defender who's got incredible timing. Noel understanding how to contest shots.
To the middle. Here's Gibson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Bitadze with the bucket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Knocked loose. One-on-one here. Now the pass to Bitadze. Indiana moving the ball around. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's quickly. He's got 9. Gibson passes to quickly. Back to Gibson. It's Fournier on the wing. Now Craig. Lamb. There's Bitadze. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
One shot. One shot. Hey, that's all you.
And so it's New York with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Now here's Gibson. He kicks to Fournier. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pacers trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Bitadze. And he slams it one-handed.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Burks the pass to Noel. Now, quickly. Burks looking around. Left side Fournier. Trying to get open is Gibson. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Lamb. Over to the wing. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by Quickly.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fournier for 3. That shot off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Pass to Brissett. Shoots the 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Fournier kicks to Gibson. Over McConnell. They get it back. Pass to Burks. On the wing quickly. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Noel. And at last they get one to fall.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it? Never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Here's Lamb. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Inside and stolen by McConnell. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
New York calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Brissett. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Rose comes in for Fournier. And Walker subbed in for Quickly. Now McConnell, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Over Walker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Down low. Robinson misses. Pacers trail by 17. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Rose. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Robinson finds Burks. Passes it to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Over McConnell. New York, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Burks. 10 points for him. And the pass to Walker. Lets the 3 fly. It's deflected. And so it's New York out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Rose is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Noel. Then it's Robinson. And it's Barrett at the small forward.
Domantas Sabonis, such a talented finisher. He's got speed, he's got length, he's got touch. That is nice.
Walker against Sabonis. And Walker kicks to Rose. Here's Noel. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Well, 6'11" Nerlens Noel, so efficient down deep, working his magic thanks to that great size.
Pacers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. McConnell passes to Turner. Over Robinson. The shot by Turner no good. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Noel passes to Barrett, and he makes that one.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. LeVert's checked in for Torrey Craig. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall's checked in. McConnell with it. Pass to LeVert. And here's Sabonis. And it's LeVert missing. And a fast break now for New York. Barrett is running. And it's Robinson with the jam.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to LeVert. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Lamb, good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Barrett, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Warren's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. He doesn't get the second one. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Here's Walker. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Feeds it to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Rose. To the middle. Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Indiana. Warren's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Brogdon, here we go. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Walker the pass to Rose. And Walker kicks to Rose for three. Barrett. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The dish to Turner. Brogdon against Walker. Looking to get it going. Robinson with the block. Rose against LeVert. Lob pass to Barrett. Stolen by LeVert. Now here's Warren. Guarded by Robinson. Passes it to Turner. LeVert against Rose. 5 on the clock. With a step back. And it's LeVert missing. The Knicks leading by 23. Now here's Walker. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And the Pacers call time here. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
So both teams making some changes here. The Pacers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Now, here's Brogdon. Tight defense on him. Tries from 10. Brissett, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Quickly. To the inside. Randall, no good. Outside Holiday. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
And here are the Knicks now after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Toppin can't get it to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the pass to Jackson. To end the cold streak. The shot no good by Duarte.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display, rises up with ease.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Brissett. To the paint. Jackson misses. Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Toppin can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Brogdon outside. Pass to Duarte. Here's Brissett. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Brogdon kicks to Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. New York moving the ball around. Back to Randall. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Knicks. Stolen by Quickly. To the left wing. Grimes guarded by Holiday. Here's Selden. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Toppin can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. And Doris, with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. And both free throws good for McConnell. New York's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Quickly. The pass to Selden. Here's Toppin. He's covered by McConnell. 6 to shoot. Toppin good.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Into the lane. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he can't get the first one. Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Quickly. Misses the 3. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. Here's Duarte. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Duarte's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McConnell against quickly. Passes to Selden. Shoots it. Kicks to Noel. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Knicks shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Julius Randle.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And the first one drops.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And Sabonis drops them both. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Now, here's McConnell. Jackson trying to break free, and McConnell gets it to go.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
McConnell against quickly. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Grimes, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Duarte passes to Sabonis. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.